Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from wherever you're watching this channel. It appears as if William Ruto's government will continue to face hurdles, especially during these weekend meetings. You know, it has always been those public rallies whereby hawa wabunge, hawa viongozi wa mawaziri wanazomwa. The last time we did an analysis here, we went straight to Eastern. And then Penina Malonza attempted to defend William Samoei Ruto, akisema kwamba when Ruto took over, there was no money in the public coffers. Do you remember what happened? Watu walimzoma Penina Malonza sana. That had a very, very huge message behind it. Because the message there was that hizi vitu mmekuwa mkisema ati Ruto alipoingia hakukuwa na pesa. These have been lies. I mean, that was my interpretation of the heckling. Because Malonza back then alikuwa anaongea tu vizuri. But the moment she used that excuse, that is when mambo yakaharibika. Let's go back to an event in KISII County. And I believe you are aware about what happened. You followed the event yesterday. You followed what Ruto said, how Osoro said. Simbarat was there. Simbarat is telling William Ruto that despite the fact that Atukupendi, you are the president. Simbarat was right. And you saw so many speeches being made there. So before we get further on this story of Jihanda and how he was echoed and the intelligence report that warned these leaders priorly not to make such statements on oil, allow me to welcome you again. And I'm kindly requesting you to please subscribe to this channel and give this video a like. So let's head over to this analysis. What caught the attention of many was Nyaribari Chache, Member of Parliament, talking about Zahir Jihanda. I mean, this is not a name that is unfamiliar to you, ladies and gentlemen. Zahir was sometimes there accused by one blogger of, swindling gold. There was that kind of accusation, but I don't want to delve deep into that. But that is the first time I managed to dig deep into the politician's background. And what happened yesterday, especially in front of William Samoei Ruto, should send a lot of political shockwaves on William Ruto's camp. Let's just be honest, ladies and gentlemen. Zahir attempted to convince the people of KISII, because in KISII huko ndio tujia kusikia watu wakizomwa. Tumeona Eastern, tumeona watu wakizomwa, tumeona Coast watu wakizomwa, Western tushaona watu wakizomwa, alafu Nairobi ishafanyika. Also which other place? In Mount Kenya bado hivyo, lakini kuna manunguniko. So hii ya KISII was not expected, especially because this was like a town hall meeting. It was a meeting ambayo ilikuwa ni watu ni kama it's a closed door meeting, you could call it that way. So the expectations that hakungekuwa na mambo kama haya kuzomwa. So when Zahir rose, he attempted to defend William Ruto over accusation that he is the reason why mafuta haishuki, na despite the fact that global prices imeshuka, yeye ataki kupunguza mafuta. What I'm saying is this: if the prices have reduced by 40, people are saying that William Ruto does not want to reduce the prices by 40. Instead, he is opting to reduce by probably 5. Of course, that's what happened. EPRA reduced the prices of oil, ama mafuta generally, by a margin of 5 bob. So because of that reason, Zahir Jihanda, the member of parliament, found himself on the receiving end because he tried to fool the people there and said this.
Ukisema masuala ya mafuta, lakini ni muhimu tukumbuke kwamba Sio rais ambaye anapandisha ama anashukisha. There are many factors ambaye ndio inafanya bei ya mafuta inaenda juu. Ya mwisho, Mheshimiwa Rais, katika constituency yangu kuna pesa ambaye kwamba ulikuwa umetuahidi ya no, ni lazima tuseme ukweli. Huo ndio ukweli wa maneno. Hata tukipiga kelele, sio rais anafanya hiyo bei ya mafuta kupanda. Kwa hivyo tu relax, tutulize boli. Mheshimiwa Rais, ulipokuja katika eneo bunge letu Nyaribari Chache, ukatupatia ahadi kwamba Nyanturago Stadium utatuwekea pesa, na Mheshimiwa Gavana, wewe pia ulitupatia ahadi. Tunaomba Mheshimiwa Gavana uanze kuweka hiyo milioni 100, alafu ingine itakuja baadaye. Ya mwisho Mheshimiwa Rais, hapana, tu relax, lazima tuseme ukweli. Mheshimiwa Rais, ya mwisho nataka kueleza kwamba ni vizuri na ni muhimu viongozi waheshimu serikali yako na wewe. Ikiwa wewe huwezi kuheshimu rais na unataka upewe msaada, utasaidiwa namna gani? Asante sana.
There was no way the people in Kisii would agree to such a lie. A lie ambayo ingewafanya tuvumilie mafuta itashuka polepole. There was no way they would allow that. Because why? Because these people during campaigns walisema kwamba Uhuru anataka kushukisha mafuta. So they created that narrative that it is the president who is responsible for the reduction of prices up and down. Increment and reduction of prices. It is the president. They created that narrative successfully. So it's not possible to now go back to these people and now undo that narrative which you had successfully created. And that explains why there was a lot of heckling, booing. Jihanda could not deliver the statement vizuri. Yeah, if despite the fact that William Samoei Ruto was there were chiefs there, security was beefed up, but people didn't want to listen to mambo kama hayo. Walikuwa wanamzoma, especially why? Because he tried to exonerate William Samoei Ruto from these blames of mafuta kupanda. There was no way the KISII residents wangekubaliana na Jihanda. I think what I can say is that he never studied the mood. Because if he had studied the mood there, he wouldn't have touched on this thorny issue. Maybe kitu angesema tu kwamba tunashukuru kwa mafuta inashuka na tutazidi kuomba Mungu hii serikali yetu ifanye juhudi zote na mafuta izidi kushuka. That would have been a statement ambao aingemweka at loggerheads with the people there. But because he attacked the matter in an unpolitical way, because a politician would have read the mood of the people and realized that, aha, watu, if I attack it this way, this is a bit a thorny issue. If I attack it this way, it will backfire on me. So he attacked it on the wrong way, and that's why it backfired on him. And that explains why he alikuwa anakuwa booed. But you see, the people there, they allowed William Ruto to say that yeye haamui mafuta kushuka. They respected the presidency, but they did not respect the holder. They only respected the presidency, because you must respect the presidency. But they didn't have respect for the holder of that presidency. And that explains why walikuwa na zoma Jihanda. Hata kama Jihanda ni member of parliament ambaye amechaguliwa na UDA na ni representative wa William Ruto, walikuwa wataki kujua, walikuwa na mzoma hivyo. So that was a very strong message, and that explains that nobody's off the hook. Hiji kuzomwa itaendelea. Remember I told you that Mount Kenya usijasikia kuzomwa kwa watu, though kuna manunguniko mengi sana, lakini ile kuzomwa wazi hivi haijajitokeza. But I know that haitakaa sana. Now that hizi vitu zinaonekana hata county zingine ambao we never expected. People never expected that mahali kama pale Kisii watu wangezomwa vile. So that meant kwamba wale watu hawaamini hizo statement ambazo serikali inatoa ati kwa sababu ya hii, kwa sababu ya hile. Remember serikali yenyewe hii ilikuwa imesema kwamba mafuta itapanda mpaka 250. Sasa serikali hii ilikuwa ikisema kwamba global prices, the price of mafuta are controlled by global dynamics. So now the price per barrel imeshuka. Why? Mbona kwetu Kenya haijashuka? So that is why KISII residents were not going to agree with William Samoei Ruto on that matter. But they had to deliver a message to William Samoei Ruto through Zahir Jihanda, the member of parliament for Nyaribari Chache. So, ladies and gentlemen, what do you make of that reaction that was seen there and what I've shared? Because there is intelligent link that the people are warned. Some of those leaders were warned against making that remark on mafuta. Like they ended up making that remark, but the people, since are well informed, they were not going to buy the story. They were not going to buy that story. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to rest my case here. But perhaps if you're watching this video and you have not subscribed, please just support this channel by subscribing. The only request I have for you is to subscribe to this channel, and give this video a like. To those who supported us before, I want to say here that I'm forever grateful for that support, because without you, this channel cannot grow. So until we catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed.